No time to even get yourself together. YouTube world, back at it once again. I am Instant Classic 8. I am here to talk to you guys about today's, no one will say tonight, but this afternoon's show, NXT Takeover, I was about to say Brooklyn. NXT Takeover London was this afternoon. We just finished watching it. I say we because I do have a friend with me. I have Kate here with me. She actually watched the show alongside with me. I found a nice wrestling fan in Richmond. That's pretty cool to see.
We do exist.
Yeah, there we go. So I brought her over so she can watch with me. And we had a really good time watching this for sure. Had a few adult beverages, but that just makes the show a lot better. So I decided to bring her on to review this with me. I know it's been a while since I've come on camera with you. I don't know the last video that I made, but we are here to talk about this show. Really quickly, I want to get out the way. This past week, we have a new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Roman Reigns is your new champion. Finally, they gave the title to this guy. You look excited there. You didn't seem that excited on Twitter, but
I was excited in the sense that it finally happened. Like, I'm not like the biggest Roman Reigns fan, but I understand that there are huge Roman Reigns fans, so
I like Roman Reigns.
I wanted him to win like 2 years ago. Like, that's the thing. Like, 2 years ago, I was right there with everyone else. Like, oh, Roman, you're so amazing. I love you. And he's amazing. And da-da-da. And then it didn't happen. And then it just kind of like, the last year, it's kind of been really like,
anyone but Sheamus.
Yes.
Anyone but Sheamus.
I don't like Sheamus.
No.
Sheamus.
No one likes Sheamus at all.
Garbage.
Do not search through my Twitter history because you will see some stuff about Sheamus that I am not proud of anymore for saying that stuff.
You like Sheamus.
It did in 2009 when he was brand new.
No, I didn't know you in 2009.
And hated Triple H, but that's for another day. But anyway, we're going to talk about NXT Takeover London. First of all, this crowd was really good. They weren't as rowdy as I thought they would be, but it was still a nice crowd, a nice break from the usual Full Sail Orlando crowd. I can say that I still feel that Brooklyn crowd was a lot better. Give it up. She went to Brooklyn. She was there. I was there. It was a lot better. Yeah, but they were still really nice. But as far as the show, like I said, I had a really good time watching it. Nothing really horrible on the show. You had one match that I didn't really care for, but overall, I did enjoy the show. The opener was the match I was looking forward to the absolute most in the show, which was Emma versus Asuka.
Amazing.
They had a really good opener. I was telling her that you normally don't see the Divas opening a show at all.
No.
But you do have that in NXT because those girls go for it and they are giving the time. They got I don't even know how much time they got here. I'm going on Wikipedia, but
at least 10 minutes.
It was over 10 minutes for sure.
It was over 10 minutes.
Yeah, but they had a really good match. Of course, Dana Brooke was out there trying to distract the ref.
I mean, you knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, trying to get Emma the win, but Asuka, she ended up what she did, like a back spinning kick or something like that.
Yeah.
It was, I don't know, but she ended up getting the win. Really good match. Like I said, I was looking forward to this match more than anything else on the show. I really want to see those two girls along with Emma in a triple threat match. I just think that would just be.
Oh, Bayley.
What did I say?
You said Emma. So Asuka, Bayley.
Too many drinks. Sorry about that.
Asuka, Bayley, and Emma.
Asuka, Bayley, and Emma.
In a triple threat.
Yeah, I think that would be awesome.
Amazing.
I think it would be awesome. But either way, you have Asuka winning the match here. Very, very good. NXT Tag Team title match. You had the Pet Boys, the Dash and Wilder.
Yes.
Versus Cass and Enzo. Which, Cass and Enzo, they should have been on these titles long time ago. But here they had the match. They had a tag title match.
It was a good match.
And still, they don't put the titles on these guys. I don't know. Maybe they're waiting for the WrestleMania takeover, but honestly, I really thought they were going to win tonight, especially because right before the match, they did this amazing promo package, and they talked about the history of Enzo and Cass, like from the beginning to now, and they've been on breaking ground, and no, it was not to be. Not at all. It was not to be. The Pet Boys ended up winning. They had a really cool finish. That finish was awesome, but
it was good.
As far as them still being champ, I mean, I don't have a problem with them at all. They're a good team.
I have a problem with their gear.
Hey, she hates white gear.
I don't hate all white gear.
Explain your white gear hate.
Okay, so I don't like white gear when it's like the shorts. It looks like you're wearing underwear. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sure there's plenty of wrestlers that I like and I appreciate who have worn white gear.
Hunter.
Well, I mean, I didn't.
Shawn Michaels.
No, they didn't ever. Shawn Michaels has worn like the pants. I can do the white pants. I can't do like
trunks.
The trunks, yeah, like that's. It looks like you're wearing underwear. It's weird. It just weirds me out. Like Bo Dallas. Bo Dallas looks like he's running around in his underwear in his apartment.
I like the white gear. I think it's pretty cool.
I don't
it's
like
old
it.
school.
I
like
not
it
like. I know it's old school, and maybe I'm just a terrible person.
Dash and Wilder ended up winning. Dash and Wilder. That's his name. Dawson and Wilder. Why did you make me mess up there?
It's not because this is
Dash,
your show.
Wilder, and Scott Dawson.
It will.
Dash, Wilder, and Scott Dawson are still your NXT
You said
Tag
you were
Team
doing
champions.
this in one take, so
I don't stop at all. They are still your NXT Tag Team champions.
Quality control.
We'll see. Enzo and Kaz, they'll eventually end up winning. Maybe. They'll probably push them to the main roster before they even win the tag team titles, but whatever.
I mean, there's a Raw Brooklyn coming up in a couple weeks.
I thought it was a decent match.
It was a good match. I'm just, I wish that they had won. I wish
Apollo,
they had done differently.
Apollo Crews versus Baron Corbin.
You literally treated it as a bathroom break.
So I started watching this match, and then
we talked.
And
like,
then, yeah, we started talking about Christmas and all this stuff. But either way, once Baron Corbin told Apollo Crews that he should go back to Ring of Honor, that's when I decided to go to the bathroom because...
You didn't know that was happening until I told you.
We went on Twitter, of course. We went on Twitter to see.
Well,
Twitter.com/The Real Classic. That's where you can find me at. But, he wasn't in Ring of Honor, so why would you even say that, Baron Corbin?
Although I think that cements him as an even worse person because he doesn't even care to know
worse person? Why would you want to be a worst person?
Because
in life
Baron
and everything.
Well, because if you've seen Baron Corbin on Breaking Ground, he's kind of a
Ground's on right now.
We're watching Breaking Ground right now. He's kind of a prick. He's kind of a self-centered prick. So of course, like he's so selfish and so self-centered. Like he just assumes that the Indies is just Ring of Honor. He doesn't care to know anything else.
This Breaking Ground show has made me enjoy Baron Corbin a little bit more, but she is correct. The match was okay. It wasn't bad. I said that Baron Corbin needed to win because they're probably going to do something with them. I don't know what, but he needed to win finally. He don't want to put him down the Tyler Breeze road where you lose every single match. Did you know that Tyler Breeze beat Sami Zayn on Takeover?
I was aware of that.
He beat Sami Zayn and hasn't done anything since.
And I don't want to give away any SmackDown spoilers, but...
My people don't care about spoilers. He lost to Titus O'Neil. Whatever.
He is my friend's favorite wrestler. Like, I got a friend into wrestling who never watched wrestling, like, actually was adamantly against it for years. And I took him to a show. Tyler Breeze was on the dark matches. Loves Tyler Breeze. Would ask me when Tyler Breeze was going to be on television. I texted him when Tyler Breeze was going to debut on SmackDown, and he watched it purposely to watch Tyler Breeze.
I think Tyler Breeze is decent.
Tyler Breeze is amazing.
Why are we talking about Tyler Breeze? He wasn't on the show. You can catch him on SmackDown on...
Losing the...
I would say Fridays, Thursday, whatever the show's
tomorrow.
Yeah, you can catch him on there, losing to everyone. But either way, like I said, this match was okay. Baron Corbin ended up winning with the end of days. Whatever. It's all good. Then we had the semi-main, which was Bayley versus Nia Jax. Nia, right? We said that, right? Nia?
Nia or Nia?
Nia Jax.
Nia, yeah.
Nia Jax versus It's Bayley. This was a different match. Bayley went for a lot of submissions. I was hoping
I liked it though because I was curious what was going to happen when Bayley was going to wrestle somebody I don't want to say massive. That's a terrible thing.
It's massive.
She is massive comparatively to Bayley.
She's not like most girls.
It's terrible music. No, Bayley is like a more technical, like her and Sasha was this very technical, like crazy match. And so like I've seen Nia wrestle like the last couple weeks, and it's been mainly like monster squash matches. And so it's like, well, you can't exactly feed the women's champion to her. So what are you going to do? Like, is she the Brock Lesnar? Are you going to treat her like Brock Lesnar? Or are you just going to treat her like... You can't treat her like another... Like, because at the same time they were doing that to Jax. I'm just gonna go by Jax. At the same time, they were doing
Jax,
that to Jax.
like from Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, whatever. Better than mispronouncing her name 5,000 times.
Good.
And then in the meantime, you have Bayley, and they're giving her a bunch of matches and feeding women to her, and they're beating all these women. It's like, in order to build them up on the same, like, equal level, like, you can't just feed the other to the other. It wouldn't even make sense to feed Jax to Bayley. Like, she's...
This is a perspective that we don't normally get on YouTube, and I'm going to try to get her on as much as possible. She's really smart. But as far as this match, it was a lot of submission attempts. Bayley went for a Dragon Sleeper. Then she went for a guillotine like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Actually ended up locking the guillotine in and choking out. Well, not only say choking out, because she was still there, but tapping out Nia Jax.
It took her 3 times.
But she tapped Nia Jax out.
After, like, how many minutes, though? Like... She, like, kept going, and that's what Bayley is.
And I'm not saying that's bad, because I love Bayley, but...
No. But Bayley is that underdog, but you've given her the title, so it's like, you can't... She's no longer the underdog, but she's still the underdog.
The only thing I can see her that you can go from this is the fact that you give her Asuka. Asuka's this complete badass who just destroys everyone.
That's going to be a completely different match, though.
Yeah, but I mean, she's destroyed the monster of the division. Destroyed her. I don't want to say destroyed her, but she tapped her out.
She didn't. It was weird, yeah, because I'm not exactly sure where. I guess, I mean, presumably Bayley is going to go to Asuka, but Asuka. They also showed Jax backstage with Asuka. Asuka giving her a look like, you're next. Which made me presume that Jax was going to win the title and Asuka was going to go after her. I don't know what they're doing.
So even if then, yeah, you saw the backstage thing with Asuka and Nia Jax. So if they go together, then who does Bayley end up with? You can't do Emma because Emma just lost. You can't do Dana Brooke because she's not really doing much of anything.
She hasn't really been built up to be a legitimate competitor either.
Maybe you go a full program with Eva Marie? No. So, Bayley ended up winning. She's still your NXT Women's Champion.
She is.
We'll see where we go from here. Then we had the main event, Samoa Joe versus Finn Balor. Finn Balor came out with the semi-new Jack the Ripper.
It was cool. I thought it was cool.
The only Jack the Ripper I know is from Last Action Hero. Do you know that movie? No. She don't know that movie. Last Action Hero. But he came out with a semi-different attire.
I thought it was cool that they had this promo. Like they've been doing that promo of this hooded figure, like, you know, walking down an alleyway. To connect that to Baylor's entrance. I did not see that coming. I thought that was pretty awesome.
I felt they were going to do something different. They did. It was okay.
They did. Like they kind of built upon it. I honestly feel like this takeover event, it was good. Like I don't want to take away from it, but between like Brooklyn and then this one, and then the one that they're going to do for WrestleMania. I feel like this one was just, it's going to, like, in the long run, once they do the WrestleMania one, if you were to compare all 3, this one will be, like, number 3.
I feel like this will be a forgotten show. There was nothing that stood out.
There was nothing memorable. I was expecting...
Like, Brooklyn was awesome because it was Brooklyn. Last one was awesome because you had the Iron Woman match.
Yeah.
This one, I mean, you had matches, but... And I enjoyed them.
They weren't terrible matches. They were great matches. I honestly, there was a lot of things, and, you know, maybe that says some things, the fact that when I go into it, I made a couple of predictions, and that none of them happened. I thought Bayley was going to lose, to my dismay. I thought Balor was going to lose. I thought, you know, Enzo and Cass were going to win the titles. There were no title changes on this pay-per-view.
None.
There were 3 matches. At least one of them, there were no title changes. That's weird a little bit.
Sami Zayn should have been on the show in some capacity.
He was begging. He was like, he's going to show up. I said, nope, he's coming out next week, tonight. And nope, he did not.
I felt that
music did not hit.
The way that this whole tour of Europe has been going, you should have had Jason Jordan and Chad Gable on the show.
They apparently are loved, and they were not. No, you're right. They were not on the show. Even like as a warm up, like there was a pre-show you could have put them on. Here's the thing, like there weren't a lot of matches on the card.
It was 5 matches, but here's the thing: you have a network. This is your network. It doesn't matter what time it goes off. Especially this show. Like I can understand like pay-per-views, like with TLC, you have to have like a time limit because you still have people buying it on pay-per-view. But this, it's only on the network, so you can go as long as you want. put them on the main show, man.
They could have had another warm-up match. They could have had 3 title matches and 3 warm-up matches.
I promise you, with the promotion they did during TLC, they did during Raw, there are people that are going to watch this TakeOver show and not watch the next episode of NXT. So you want these guys that are super over to be on the show that everyone watches. They didn't have that.
I would have loved to see the reaction live, because apparently, like, based on the reports I've been reading, like, Chad and Gable are loved. Like, on the tour right now, they are getting all the chants, and they're loved and beloved, and I would have loved to see their reaction when they came out to London. And instead, they're in a 4-man or 4-team tag team match next week, which is fine, because they're going to be in London. That's when they're taping it. So you'll still see it, just it would have been cool to see it live.
Finn Balor versus Samoa Joe. It was a fun main event.
We didn't really talk about the match. We kind of delved into...
Yeah, we're going to talk about it right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Finn Balor versus Samoa Joe. It was a good match. I enjoyed it. There was a lot of offense, more offense than I thought from Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
The finish came with Samoa Joe was going for a top rope muscle buster, got reversed into a coup de grace. Coup de grace. Coup de grace from Finn Balor. He ended up retaining the title. He's still your champion. They did some weird gimmick at the end where you had the doctor in the ring. I don't know if he got knocked loopy. I don't know what happened.
Somebody
I must have missed
that. He legit got injured. I don't know. It was... If he got legit injured, then, I take back everything I'm about to say, but it was very distracting and very weird.
I don't think you would have the doctor in there unless something happened.
Yeah.
Well, we were thinking that somebody like not Finn Balor, but either Sami Zayn, or you can have Baron Corbin, or somebody was going to come out to take him out.
Itami.
Hideo Itami.
Where is Itami? Everyone's excited for Zayn. No one's like, where is he? When is he coming back?
I love Kenta. I really do. But... He's just kind of lost in the shuffle of NXT.
Maybe he's not. He's probably not ready to come back yet. That's probably why I'm not going to mention him. So.
Yeah, but Finn Balor's still your NXT champion. We'll see where we go from here. We don't have another NXT Takeover show until probably WrestleMania.
Probably.
I know they have the big TV tapings in Orlando, but they're not doing an NXT Takeover show. Those tickets for the Mania show go on sale like this week. Right now, as you guys know, I'm going to WrestleMania. I don't know if I'm going to that show. I'm probably not going. I'd rather go to ROH, but we will see. Like I said, this show was really fun. It was cool to watch it at 3 p.m. I love the fact that Network, you can watch these shows live when they happen. We can watch this at 3 p.m. We can watch Beast from the East at 5 a.m. and drink beers, and that's really awesome to do. So that's really cool. I love the Network, especially with all the stuff they added. They pretty much added all the old school SmackDowns, all the old school Raws, all these different territory events, a lot of stuff that's on there. So, in my opinion, $10 a month, the Network is probably the best value in wrestling that you can get right now. Wouldn't you say?
I would agree. I hope, like you said, they don't increase the price next year.
I think they're going to increase the price. Don't get upset when they do. But
I don't think there's a tipping point in which that price will suddenly become unappealing. And they're awfully close to it right now.
What price would you not pay for the Network? What price will you stop? I can't pay that for anymore. With me, it's $20. $20, if you go any further than that, I'm not paying. I'm good.
I think 20. Well, 20 in the sense that the amount of content and, what's there, but the quality of the application as a whole and the quality of the streaming service, 15. The last 2 pay-per-views did not start on time, or they had some technical issues. So once they get those kinks out, 20. But right now, if I am not guaranteed the pay-per-view to start when I want it to start, I would say 15.
This girl's really smart. I'm going to bring her on for more videos. Do me a favor, tell people where they can find you, tell people where they can see all your stuff at.
You can find me on Twitter at Make It Loud. That's exactly how it sounds. I also run the Raw Breakdown Project. Every week I do a breakdown of infographics for Raw. And I'm also...
Can I stop you for a second? The breakdown, here's the thing, man. Raw, I can't watch Raw the whole way through. No way at all. She will sit there and watch every single segment, write down who's in what segment, write down how many segments they're in, time every single segment, and put it in a graph for you to let you know.
To be fair, I'm a graphic designer. I have a degree in graphic design. I'm a data nerd. I'm interested in all of that techie weird shit that no one else is. And
It's
so
still
even
raw.
if no one
It's
ever
still
watched
raw.
it. Well, also, I've been a fan since I was 10 years old. So it's like my two favorite things get to come together in this amazing thing, and I get to share it with other people.
So she does that every single week.
I do.
It's pretty amazing. So definitely go check that out. And keep going, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm also a contributor with Femmezuigiri.com. I'm going to spell that for you. It is FEMMEZUIGRI.com. I've done a couple graphics for them. I'm not sure what else I'll be doing with them, but I am a contributor with them, and I'm giving them a shout out because they're awesome, and they are awesome people running that website.
She's very good at what she does on there, so I'm definitely going to get her on for more videos. This NXT show was very fun. I'm not sure where I'll put it in the pantheon of all the NXT Takeover shows, but either way, I enjoyed watching this show.
It was a good show.
There's surgery with Seth Rollins going on the screen, and it's grossing me out, so we're going to end this. Let me know what you think. NXT Takeover London, did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? What match did you love? And we'll kind of go from there. Until then, I am Instant Classic. Peace.